Well, good morning. How are you guys doing today? You know, if you were to ask me how I'm doing today, I'd say everything down to my ankles is okay, but boy, do my feet hurt. Man, I'm telling you what, if you had to wear shoes like this, how do you think you would feel? Do you think your feet would be okay after standing around in those shoes? You know, you think they would hurt? Your feet hurt too? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Your feet might be growing really fast, huh? But you know, the Native Americans have a saying that goes, never judge a person till you've walked a mile in their moccasins. What do you think that means?
Don't judge a book by its cover?
Don't judge a book by its cover? That's part of the meaning. What it means is that...
Judge a book by its color, but it means a good thing.
Yeah, it could be a good thing if it's a nice... The clash of the creepers. Well, what it means is if you think I walk funny or if you think I walk slow, you might want to try walking in these shoes and see what that feels like. Or if you think I walk like an old lady, well, you're right. I'm getting older every day. But if you walked in these shoes, you'd have a better feeling of what it feels like to be me and what I'm going through in my own life. It means don't judge somebody if you don't know what they're going through in their lives. We must try to imagine what it feels like to be that person, and the only way to do that is to stand in their shoes and learn more about who they are and what they're experiencing. Like look at this. Look at these shoes. What would you think about someone who wore shoes like this? Anyone we know? Man, these are some big shoes. Let's see what that feels like to walk in these shoes. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. This is a person who works hard. This is someone who probably has a lot of big responsibilities. I mean, this is a person who probably has to sometimes work in mud. And you see, walking in this person's shoes, I'm seeking understanding. I'm trying to know who he is or she, although this is likely a he. What about this shoe? What about these? What kind of shoes are these? Dancing shoes. Yeah. They're dancing shoes. Look, these are my aunt's dancing shoes. She taught dancing just a few blocks from here a long, long time ago. She danced her heart out. Look at these heels. They're tap shoes. She even went to New York to dance. So she loved. You stand in these shoes, you might have a feeling of what it's like to be a dancer, who's someone who loves to dance. What about these shoes? Let me see if I can put this shoe on. What about this? What do you think somebody who wears a shoe like this? Oh, that's not going to work. Can I get that on my foot, Julian? No. No. But I bet someone who wears a little shoe like this must sometimes feel very small. A baby. Someone who probably looks around and sees all these tall people and feels, where's my mommy? You know, maybe sometimes even afraid. So to walk in these shoes helps you to understand how a little guy, a little girl might feel. So there's a name for this. When you try to feel the way somebody else is feeling, it's called empathy. Can you say that word? Empathy. Or integrity. There's a lot of integrity involved in it. But empathy is a lot like kindness. And I know you know what kindness is about. And that's why we're going to start a group at our church for some of you older youth called Crew of Kindness. And we're going to practice acts of kindness in our group, and we're going to think about what we can do in our neighborhood to spread kindness. So anyway, you'll be hearing more about it. And Jillian, right over here, this is Vivian's sister. Stand up, Jillian, so we can see you. She's agreed to be our Crew of Kindness captain. So So I got you some stickers. These are all different. You can pick one today, this morning. If you don't like it, you can come back and trade it for another one. But pick a sticker.
Are we allowed to trade with other people?
You're allowed to trade with other people if you like. But these are stickers that remind us always to be kind. Here you go. Maybe I'll let Miss Melanie take care of that. So let's have a word of prayer. Loving God, we know that you sent your Son to this earth to stand in our shoes and to walk this road with us. So you know what it feels like for us to be human. Teach us to do this for one another as you have shown us in Jesus. Teach us how to be kind. Amen. Thank you, children.